Hey everybody, welcome back. So, we still have the Proctor as a minion, amazingly. And speaking of the Proctor, I don't think she has any leggings. Nope, just had some regular, like, leather pants. Now you got leggings, very nice. And it may be the case, somebody pointed this out in a comment to the last episode, I may have I may have accidentally clipped the Proctor with my weapon in that fight where she turned on me. I went back and looked, it's kind of hard to tell. But that might have been what happened. So it's possible, at least, that the minion system is not as weird and buggy as I may have thought. But anyway, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. So this plate armor is fantastic. And it's going to replace this breastplate. And the question is this better than what? No, it's not better than that. So we'll leave the Proctor with that right there. Now, one thing, though, is I do want to upgrade this stuff, mainly because I want it to look all shiny and golden. So this is now in flawless, the leggings, flawless condition. And that's nice and golden. The arm harness is in fairly good condition. We're going to upgrade that. Now it's in flawless condition, and you will also see that it is golden. And then this right here, fairly worn. See what we get. Fairly good, so I don't think it's going to be shiny and golden. No, not quite, but it'll work. We're golden enough right now. And we have a two-handed mace with 4 crutch. Okay. Also, you'll recall that we kind of locked Sir away from us. He's not trapped or anything, but he's, unless I'm mistaken, he cannot get to us right now. But we will have to potentially cross his path again to get out of here. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, skeletons. Trying to go under the shield here. Failed. There we go, that worked that time. There we go. So those Van braces, I don't remember what... Oh, that's right, I gave Proctor those other those other Van braces are fine. Get your attention by swinging the weapon here. Come on out. There we go. I want to see if we can get the Proctor on one side and me on the other. Not exactly working. Maybe it will now. There we go. Ooh. Again, I would like to give the Proctor a different weapon for dealing with this situation, but I'm just afraid she's going to get angry. But we're going to try it anyway. I don't think she turned on us when we no, she didn't. Okay, good. We learned Continuity 2. Now we're going to go over here and learn Expansion. So we can have 2 bindings now, so I'm going to turn on Continuous Mind Sense. So now you can see we have half our focus bar taken up by bindings. And we can also tell, for lack of a better term, what mood the Proctor is in. Also, here's this bracelet. The bracelet helps you to recover stamina more quickly, the yellow part of the health bar. Okay, come on. Proctor, get out of the way. Starting to act like Darren. So, we're going to make our way out of here. I've gotten all the armor I want. I've found all the good stuff. Sir could potentially be in the final area we need to cross through, but we don't even really need to cross through that entire room where he might be, but it could be a close call. We'll see what happens. essentially, the room where we need to go is the last room we saw Sir in before we closed the door in his face. And that would be this room over here. But we do not have to be in here very long. I just need to run in and break to the south and go through a door. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go. Alright, we are leaving the archives now, and we are transitioning into the Crossroads. Kind of want to give the two-handed mace to the Proctor. Let's do that. Because I'm still enjoying the battle axe here. We are once again dealing primarily with skeletons, but not just skeletons in this level. Also some what are known as ancient undead. But this right here is absolutely a skeleton. Try to get him to come out into the hall here. Come on, finish him. This skeleton literally has no armor. It should not take this long. Okay, there we go. I think the Proctor and I were a little more synchronized when she had a one-handed weapon, but who cares? Alright, so this bever won't work with that helmet. I've already got a good bever, not going to switch it out. Already have a spiked mace. There's another upgrade sphere, which is nice, and I might as well apply it now and get some gold action going on here. It's in great condition. It's still not flawless, but it looks better. Surprised that's 2 upgrade spheres on this breastplate. Still not golden. Still not flawless. Alright, more skeletons to deal with here. Trying to draw the skeleton in between the Proctor and I here. Technically, I should say between the Proctor and me, for all you fellow English teachers out there, of which there are 0. There we are. Whoops. Alright. Another skeleton should be right up here. Swinging to make sure they know that the fight is on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the Proctor has already proven herself to be much more of a valuable asset than Darren was. What's my encumbrance, right? 3 circles, yeah, it feels like it. And there's no way we can reduce it any further without just taking the armor off or changing it. Another upgrade sphere, alright. And a green crystal, that's going to come in handy later on, absolutely. This is the floor where you really start to see crystals, so very happy to find a green one. That has at least 2 potential uses, depending on the socketed item you may or may not find. but we'll discuss that when we get to that point. Oh, still alive. Thought that would have killed him. That table is proving to be a menace. I didn't want to work my way around here because I figured the skeleton would be dead by the time I got here, but turns out that wasn't the case. Okay. Anything here? No. Alright, these gauntlets will go with the vambraces we gave to the proctor. Right? Yeah, just got rid of the gloves and these vambraces. Okay. Check these drawers, or not drawers, but cabinets, or whatever these are. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, we need to head west now. Now, when it comes to having continuity 2 and 3 and being able to sustain multiple bindings, yes, you can make multiple minions. But as you probably would imagine, it's really hard to keep them from turning on each other and you. I see no reason to minionize anybody else right now while we have the proctor. Just trying to get to the other side here. Trying to lure the skeleton this way so the proctor can flank. Hey, alright. That'll work too. Alright. Don't really care about those gauntlets. Right, so there is a secret door here. I don't know how people found this. Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of tell something's going on here. This is not a secret door, but you have to double-click this, looks like a spider. You know, so the, I don't know what you call that. What is that, the thorax or something of the spider? I don't know. I'm not an entomologist. All right, there is a blue crystal. We want to find as many blue crystals as we can. And as many green crystals, to be honest. But blue are definitely going to be ones we want. Because there's socketed items that require, well, both of those crystal colors, but you seem to need more blue than green when all is said and done. This currently doesn't do anything, but it is connected to the crystals. But we're going to have to wait until a later date to see exactly how that may or may not work as a gameplay mechanic. There's an entrance to the sewers. We will be going there soon, but not quite yet. Alright, let's aggro this dude. Oh, what? Why? It almost seemed like Like I pulled that swing. I still feel... Man, I still feel like... I mean, this dude is a skeleton, by the way. He's just wearing a bunch of armor. I still feel like it's just... I don't know, they're too agile. They're too quick. It doesn't... It's just weird. And it's not even the fact that they're skeletons. I think it's just in general the movements... Well, I don't know what it is. Just a little too quick. That's all I can say. Alright. Like, if we take this and move that, you can see... Oh, just a skeleton. Alright. What did we learn? We learned strikes. I can't apply strikes right now. Because I only have continuity 2. I would need a third binding to do that. What do we need? We need inversion to go up this way. I should have worked on inversion instead of expansion. I don't think it's too late, honestly, to switch that. Yeah, forget it. Let's go with inversion instead. And then we'll go back over here for now, and we'll just work on confusion. Yeah. Okay. Padded coat. I don't even know. I don't remember what layers the Proctor has on. But, you know, yeah, well, let's give it a shot here. Let's see. Yeah, that replaces a tunic. I didn't know if she had a tunic or if she already had a coat. So yeah, alright, that's good. There is a map of the Crossroads, by the way. No, I'm not going to take it with me. Is she able to wear counters? Oh yeah, she already has some on, that's right. And they're pretty decent. Okay. Spalders, no. She's already got some nice plate spalders on. I've got the arm harness. No, we don't need that sword. We're good. Now, a coif. I don't even remember if I have one. Maybe I do, but I'm going to give this to the Proctor. Look at her encumbrance. Oh my god. Yeah, it's max encumbrance, but I don't know if it actually... I don't even know if it actually affects her or not. Alright, so there's another blue crystal. These are empty crystals. They're spent. Because again, these devices have something to do with that. Alright. Come on out. Alright, I gotta bust out the barrier here. And again, we unable to capitalize here, no matter how hard we try. Alright, I'm gonna back out. Let the Proctor take a few swings here. Yeah, two-handed weapons in this really tight space is not ideal, but the Proctor handled it. Okay. And then we've got an enemy known as the Captain through these doors right here, and we'll deal with the Captain first thing next time, because we're going to end this episode right here. So thank you as always for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you all next time.